Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. I have a haul from Hobby Lobby that I'm going to share with you guys. I bought it right before Thanksgiving, literally like the Monday before. I went in there and everything was on sale for Christmas. So I went in there purposely to pick up like one or two things, and I came out with a whole set of goodies that I wanted to share. First off, I want to say Merry Christmas. Today is December 1st. I was getting everything set up for my 25 days of Christmas, and I realized I just needed to stop and slow down a minute. So, I got my Joy to the World Christmas cup, and isn't this sweet? I love this. I found it last year, and I got out all my Christmas mugs this morning. We got in a little bit late last night, exhausted, very exhausted. And then my husband wanted to get up at 0 dark 30 to go back to the town where our son and daughter-in-law live and do some, like Black Friday type shopping that was, I guess, coming today at Harbor Freight. So bless his heart, he just called me and said, I found XYZ, and I was like, yes, just go ahead, do what you need to do, we'll figure it out. So, we literally haven't even finished unloading the car. We unloaded food because I stopped and got groceries on the way home, and then anyways, they had our kombucha on sale. They did all kinds of things, and then left food that we had taken to our son and daughter-in-law's home. We got all that stuff brought in, anything that could melt. But we, for the first time, and I don't know when. I remember my husband, we went into Hobby Lobby, and he was like, okay, we're going to keep it lean this year. I was like, okay. And everything I had bought, everything except for one thing was either on sale or I used a coupon. And the one thing I paid for was like, $4.99. Anyways, he was just like, we're not going crazy. He filled a truck and all kinds of stuff. And he was so sweet about it that, I took him, we went in one place first and then we went to another, and you know how that goes. And so I said, the only places I want to go are TJ Maxx, and I wanted to go to Walmart because I wanted a gift from him. And I told him, I said, there's something I'd like to ask you for Christmas. It's $20, and it was amazing. Anyway, so he was like, yeah, but I don't really want to go to TJ Maxx. And so I woke up early, was it Friday morning? And I said, hey, you want to go run to Starbucks, or you want to go get a cup of tea or whatever? And he's like, yeah, hold on. So he threw his shoes on, went with me, and we snuck out the door, and we went to TJ Maxx. Well, we ran into our chiropractor, gal works in our chiropractor's office. We ran it. I mean, it was kind of like, that is so weird. Anyways, and long story short, we came out a big cartload later. And, I mean, he had to get a Secret Santa. There were a lot of things we were doing. And, but what he finally looked at me and said was, because there were a lot of appliances that we liked, and he said, we've spent a long time pouring into our kids, and we've always, I literally have a stove that has 1.5 burner working. I mean, barely, probably 1 1/4 burner. I don't have an oven that works. I bought a tabletop oven, which I love. I'm very thankful for. And I was looking for a griddle, because it would make life easier, and he kind of looked at me and he said, I think it's time that we start fixing things for ourselves now, because we schooled our kids, we cut our income in half, literally, when I came home, and God blessed us, but I was always afraid to do anything more, because I always felt like, financially we couldn't. And so this year my husband looked at me and he said, it's okay, we can do a few things. And I was like, okay. And we didn't go crazy, but it feels like we went crazy, but we didn't go crazy. Anyways, so I'm super excited. I want to share with you this haul. We still have a lot in the car, and I did go to Hobby Lobby, and when I get that unpacked later this week, I will get that filmed. I've got a series last night of that I loaded when I got in late last night of all the Target dollar spot that I did in early November. It was kind of lost in the vault of videos with all the camp. So I'm very thankful to have gotten that up. There's a bunch of videos that have been pre-shot, and so anyways, but I wanted to get this up today. I feel like I'm going to be starting the 25 Days of Christmas, and I'm going to show you some other alternative options that would not anywhere near break the bank. But again, if you want to do 25 Days of Christmas, you're welcome to go to Creative Memories, do what I'm doing. But if you don't want to break the bank, then go to Hobby Lobby or wherever you feel like you can go and just join in. You do not have to have the same things I have. And, you know, just like in the fall camp, and in most of the winter, you know, the seasonal camps, I really keep all instructions very minimal because I never want anybody to feel overwhelmed. I love what you guys send because that's very much what I do in all my junk journaling, the pictures that you guys send. So I will keep these very basic because I'm not only doing a set of books for each one of my children, I'm going to do a private journal for me, and then I'm going to do the family album, 25 Days of Christmas. So it's just a fun project all the way around, and it's a lot of work, but I also have Christmas gifts to make and things like that. So, and my husband is only back to work for 2 weeks, and then he comes home, and I have to have all the taxes prepped. I've got to get some things finished year end for the estate. I've got to get some things, and I've got to start addressing some issues in the partnership. And honestly, I'm praying as to what God wants us to do there, because I'm sensing that possibly we may need to begin shutting all that down, and it's time, it really is. So nonetheless, that's a little bit of Thanksgiving Christmas chat. When I do the 25 Days of Christmas, I will share with you what we did this weekend. It was so much fun. It's our annual thing. Not all of our kids could come. Our daughter and son-in-law and brand new grandbaby couldn't travel. So, and his family was here from out of state. So, anyways, but our other, there we go. I've dropped that 3 times today, and that one just landed on my foot. Ow! So, I'm going to get into this, and we're going to share. So, this is a Hobby Lobby haul. I will share with you in a minute what I have this for. So, this is a Memento, cardstock, and I love that watercolor look. And yes, I can make this paper 100 times over, but I want to go ahead and get this done and preloaded, and I'll share where I'm going to use that. I also picked up, let me see, let's get my coffee cup out of the way. I also picked up some of these. I discovered that these will fit in. This is the Agenda 52. This is the Paper Studio line of, TNs, and these will fit in the Erin Condren. I am the kind of person that stands there and Googles everything, and these were half off, and so I was like, one of these regular price equals one of the Erin Condren. 3 of them, that's 1/3 of the cost, plus half off of that. Okay, you do the math. What, a 1/6 off, or 1/6 of the original cost? So, I had a great time. I went through, there is one on budgeting, daily tasks, notes and stuff. And I may not use it right now, but I was just looking at it, it was on sale, and I thought, I'm going to grab these. Sermon notes, and then project note, or prayer notes, pardon me. So, I do want to switch up my Erin Condrens, there's no doubt. I really haven't been. Those are not dated. There's a couple of things that were dated, and I accidentally ordered something by mistake. But, you know me, I can put something over it and cover it up and still go with it. So, I just want to say, if you pick up things and you think, oh, I don't need that one, you can cover the pages with scrapbook paper or whatever you want to do. You can gesso it, you can change it, you can do what. You can take these notebooks and make them into anything that you need. So never feel like, oh, I wasted that money, I can't use that. You can always repurpose it. So, alright, so I shared with you guys before that I had picked these up. These 3 up for my children's 25 Days of Christmas. I just thought, they're not Christmas colors traditionally, but we have kiddos that some like traditional, some don't. So I kind of went with more of a neutral with a little bit of a glitz in there. There's a place for a picture for each one of the kiddos, whether it be family or whatever. And I just thought those were fun. And then I picked up, this one is going to be my private journal, and I'm super excited about it. These are $5.99, $6.99. I got these on sale, but I will tell you, even at that price, I'm good with it. Each one of them has 24 pages, which I'm doing the 25 days. But and I know I can always add in a page. So, done that, and I'm very happy with that. And I also by accident picked up these. I had been looking at 6x6 for my children. I may or may not keep these. I don't know. The only reason that maybe kind of got one into this one is this looks like woodland creatures that I think would be great for my grandbaby, my daughter, son-in-law, and grandbaby. I picked up this one and I picked up this one. And I was thinking this for my daughter-in-law and son, and this one for my daughter. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm not 100% sure I'm going to keep these. I may return those. But we will see. Now, let me show you very quickly why I got those 9x9s. I hope this glare isn't too bad for you. This is a rose gold colored album. I got these half price. I think these are gorgeous. I picked up that 9x9, wait, 8x8. Pardon me. Did I say 9x9? 8x8 paper pad. I am going to make a kind of an album for my granddaughter. And I'm not really sure yet. Gosh, it seems so weird saying that, granddaughter. Anyways, I know, I'm so silly. But I just thought that these were really beautiful, and this was a nice launching point. It's not everything I'm going to use in here are these two albums. I picked up two, but it gives me a start. And sometimes we just need to get paper in an album and throw some pictures down and embellishments, and we're good to go. Sometimes it just takes a while, and you guys know I love creative memories, but what I have learned is that in my personal memory keeping, I like to use creative memories. In gifts I make for others, not everybody appreciates what you do for them. I have learned that the very hard way. And as much money as I invest in creative memory albums that I make for others, I knuckled under. I decided, no, even with my discount, I'm going to go this route. It stings a little bit less if maybe they don't enjoy it. And so I'm good with that. And not everybody should have to enjoy everything you do. But I think one day, whether we keep these or we pass these on, I'm not really sure yet. And I'd love to do an annual picture for each grandchild type page, or have an annual album for each grandchild. I'm not sure that I'm not going to do those creative memories and then I give it to them on their wedding day or something like that. Not sure yet. But, of course, we will keep albums and so on and so forth. But I looked at this system and I thought, I need to think about that. But whether I use it for my granddaughter or I use it for another project, I'm good to go. All right, so now, last but not least, I did pick up some of the Authentique, which I love. These are the quick 3x4 crafting cards. I have lots of these, but you can never have enough of these. You just cannot. I love Authentique, and I love these two particular ones. And then I also picked up just a Project Life because it's glittery and it's pretty and it's all that good stuff and more. And then I finally picked up this darling llama stamp. These were on sale, of course, and she just looks charming. So you know I had to pick up that. Now, last but not least. Now it's truly last but not least. I also picked up one of these gorgeous plastic boxes that they have at Hobby Lobby for organizing my 25 Days of Christmas. So I just wanted to have the box set up. It's big enough I can work from it. I think it will hold my album, but I'm not sure. And even if not, I can set my album beside it. So long story short, I won't have the lid off and on. I will literally put it underneath the box on my little table. And then when we move, I'd hope today we'd be moving everything out. We are exhausted. We worked our tail off. Our son and daughter-in-law have worked so hard on their home, and they have done so much. And our son is the infamous Craigslist shopper. He's outfitted a whole home, a 4-bedroom home. There were full guest rooms. The only thing left is he has an office in his garage still, and he will finish that up soon. We'd hoped to get the carpet cleaned in that room. We didn't get to that. He bought a rug. But he and his wife have worked their tails off, and we were very proud of them. We worked until I was just dripping, literally wet with sweat, and my husband as well, and my youngest daughter helped our daughter-in-law grade pages. And I just can't say enough that, you know, there's nothing like doing something for someone and they're genuinely appreciative. And we've gone through a series of events where those things didn't happen, and those things happened for years. And then you're in a situation where somebody genuinely appreciates you and sends you a phenomenal note afterwards, and, you know, just things like that. And when we have that attitude of gratitude, you know, we just went through the fall gratitude and Thanksgiving Bible journaling camp, and then you witness it in somebody else. It is such a gift from God. It is such a gift from God. It's a gift from them. It is the way we should function as humans, and we should be there encouraging each other and not looking out for what we can get out of it. And I learned a lot, you know, this weekend. My husband and I both did. We had a very long conversation about, you know, what it looked like when other people, you know, showed genuine gratitude. And it was a blessing. So, anyways, I know we're not in camp, we're in a hall, but I wanted to have a little bit of a Thanksgiving into December chat. And, yeah, so, okay, my friends, I'm going to let you go. I hope you'll come back. We're going to be working on, woo, it's about to go in my coffee, the 25 Days of Christmas. I hope you enjoyed this haul. And lots to chat about, but I'm going to get everything organized now. Go fix my foot. That fell on top of it. Oh my gosh. Anyways, but I will be fine, and I pray your day is blessed, creative, and lovely. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate your feedback. You guys are usually so positive, and I know we're getting ready to go into a season where people are going to be watching videos, and they're going to get thumbs up, thumbs down. That's totally, you know, you guys, I only ask you to give me thumbs up for the reason that it helps our channel grow, and it also gives me feedback on what you like. But I do want to say thank you, because most everyone here that is subscribed here is so kind and generous, and I thank you so much. I peeked at the last few comments of the end of the camp, and oh my goodness gracious, I will get to those this evening. They were just amazing. And if I don't fall asleep tonight, we are just bone tired today, no doubt. But it's our last day of the holiday. My husband will be home a little bit tomorrow, so it kind of extends a little bit. But yeah, so okay, friends. Again, I pray your day is blessed, creative, and lovely. Like, subscribe if you're not subscribed. There are phenomenal drawings coming during this month, turn of the year. We've reached 1,100. I am in shock. We reached 1,200. We have a big drawing. So come on back. We'd love to have you. Always grab that cup of coffee or tea and just come and enjoy yourself. All right, friends. I will be talking to y'all soon. Love y'all. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.